Okay, so here's the first palace. Nice looking place. I was right on the money about the motivations, wasn't I? Oh my god. So this is Kyuchi's palace, huh? Looks a lot more like a baseball stadium to me. Oh, I guess it's baseball rather than like rugby or football, but that's still pretty close then. I suppose Kyuchi has a vivid imagination. Okay, so we're going with the baseball theme here. Whee! Well, what? What does it want me to see? It wants me to see my thieves? Why? It wants me to train them? I don't know. Synergy? You can now fuse Archangel. What? How do I... What? What am I looking at right now? Wait, rewards? Get. I don't know. Awards. Claim all. Meta jewels. I don't know. Just go, I guess. Knock, knock. Seems like we won't be getting in through the front door. Can we bust it open? Let's investigate the surrounding area. Okay. We shouldn't stay here. Well, I figured that with that list there, but I just mean like all the other options that are in that menu. Looks like we could get in through that duct. Hey, look, another X. Maybe that one's the Phantom X. Gonna fly on over there? Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm unable to fly in the metaverse. Besides, I've stand no chance against enemy shadows as an owl. And of course, this form has a much more stylish Phantom Thief feel to it. Don't you agree? I think I know of a way in. Simply locating Kyuchi's palace is good enough for today. Let's return to the real world. We can discuss our next steps there. Action Phantom X stands for Twitter. I'm sure it does. It probably stands for Elon's free speech platform. It's probably the case we're back. Now then, I'd like to coordinate our plan for infiltration. Do you have a workbench we can make use of? Workbench? I have some crafting expertise to share with you. Enter the palace through unconventional means. I'll need to construct some special instruments I like to call infiltration tools. But we'll need a workbench to make them, which I'll assume you don't have based on your expression. Then we'll have to procure you one. Now, where would one go to Oh god. Hello again, Harmonia-kun. What are you doing milling around here? I haven't seen you in forever. My, how you've grown up again. Trying to find a workbench. A workbench? Are you planning to take up a new hobby? Why don't you check the second-hand shop in Yongen-jaya? They probably sell that sort of thing. Harmonia, have you been to Yongen before? I've been Yongen around a bit. You can take the Hanzomon line straight there from Shibuya. The Hanzomon line's right down those stairs there. My Yongen. That brings me back to when my hubby and I decided to move in together. We were both broke back then, you see. So we went to that little second-hand shop to pick out a fridge for our place. Now, I wanted a fridge with an ice maker, but of course he said, I will not be a man with a pink refrigerator. But he finally gave in the end. And just when I was thinking, can I really go on living with a man like this? I hate to say it, but there's nothing in my power to stop this lady from talking. If you wouldn't mind stepping in. The lessons from the first day haven't quite sunk in yet. I can't stand up and say, hey, I got somewhere to be. Can you please stop talking, get out of my way? I still don't have the power to do that, apparently. Oh my, look at the time. I've got to get dinner started. My hubby's coming straight home from work today, so I better hop to it. Later, hun. Thank goodness, the torture's over. That hubby fellow she's always talking about. He must be a saint to stay married to her. Well, good for them, I suppose. Second-hand shop in Yongen-jaya, huh? We should take the Hanzomon line. Yep, that's what we'll do then. Oh, I guess we just immediately do that. Okay. Hey, look, it's you. I forget your name. I'll see ya. We're here. This is the first time I've been here. Feels familiar somehow. I feel the same. I see. Well, no use ruminating on it. Anxious looking girl. Can't seem to find anywhere that sells loose leaf tea. Still not used to reading Japanese either. What the hell goes on when this game switches scenes? Ah, it's that secondhand shop. Let's find ourselves a workbench. It's gonna ask me for real world money to buy the workbench, imagine. Here we go. Hi. Hello. Can I help you find something? I'm looking for a workbench. Oh, this is just delightful. There you go. It's antique, but should still be up to the task. This one's on the house. It's free? Yes, of course it is. That's how we get you started. We'll rope you in with real purchases later, you see. Don't worry about it. Just be sure to come around again, alright? I'll have to charge next time, though. It's big, so I'll have it delivered for you. You live in the city, yeah? In that case, it should be delivered by tonight. I'll be right back with the paperwork. That's why it's free. He's gonna get me to sign something shady. Here you go. Just write your name and address right there, and we'll send someone to kidnap you tomorrow. Okie doke, I'll get this shipped to the address you gave. Come again. Enjoy the pipe bomb that you find in the box when you open it up. Okay, workbench secured. Now let's head to your house and await its arrival. Well. You were scouted? That's amazing. We should celebrate. Also, like, I don't know the first thing about the Japanese language. I've heard it a decent bit from various games I've played over the years, like this, for example. Or very rarely if I check out a subbed rather than dubbed anime, like I did with the Tales of Symphonia one, for example, like that. So I hear little bits and pieces, but it does make me wonder with some of the words sometimes what kind of stuff translates over in a similar way when I hear this sentence start out with Scouto. Slow your roll. It still depends on how I do in the tournament next week. Just getting invited to compete is amazing in itself. You've worked so hard for this. Compared to you, I'm just aimlessly drifting through life. Yeah, that's how I feel compared to those that I grew up with. Hey, Motoha, do you ever miss baseball? I think they're at Boom Bang Burger, it looks like. It's where they're at. The not Big Bang Burger version for this game. Huh? Oh, well, I don't know. I was just thinking, if I win the tournament, maybe we could play catch together. Just like old times. Not as, like, hardcore training or anything, just simple fun. Okay, sure. I think the last time we got to play together, we were still in grade school. Gosh, how many years is that? What, is this not still grade school? I think grade school, I think of like grades 1 to 12. Does it have like a different definition? Do they stop using grades at a certain level in Japan? Like outside of like going to university, obviously, you're not using grades there, but does it turn out that they're actually university students and not high school students, or do I just not properly understand things here? Alright, I've got to win next week for sure. You're just beaming, aren't you, Tomoko? So how are things with you lately? Any good news? They use years? Well, what about this whole... I haven't done it since grade school then. Well, I know that they use that like second years, but this whole talk about what, like, we haven't done that since grade school is the bit that I didn't understand. Well, I wouldn't call it good exactly, but maybe, I don't know. Here in Canada, the equivalent of that would be 1st to 6th, because we have are elementary, junior high, and high school. It goes 1 to 6, then 7 to 9, then 10 to 12. Maybe in the States, things start with 1st to 5th. Because I'm pretty sure the equivalent of junior high there, middle school, is 6 to 9, as opposed to 7 to 9, like here, or something like that. More like there's been some weird things going on that I'm interested in. Oh wait, what about you? Who's the guy you're interested in? It goes to Kotatsu, right? I could tell by your face before. So, who is it? Somebody I know? Is it a full-on crush? Yeesh, enough with the 3rd degree. It's, person who sits behind you. You see the way he gallantly saved my train pass? I just fell for him immediately. Behind me? You mean... Wait, hold on. Okay, gotcha there. Not that I like him necessarily. I'm just interested in him as a person, kinda. I see. I mean, this isn't a great example, but remember in elementary school when there was that one player I really looked up to? Kinda like that? Oh yeah, totally. Anyway, I'm keeping an eye on him until I can find out more. You mean until you start getting misty-eyed and your heart goes aflutter? Ah, sweet, sweet Tomoko. Oh, give me a second, Grinder's going off. Find justice. Whoa, apparently there's another menace. Whoa, Motoha, look! There's a poster of Magatsukami. This looks serious. They'll be condemned tomorrow morning. We can't miss this. I guess it's stupid to look for love when the world's like this. That's kind of how it feels, isn't it? Sorry, talking about the tournaments made me want to get my body moving. That's cool. I've got nothing going on, so I don't mind tagging along. When was the last time I went to the Yongan batting cages? Hey, Motoha? Yeah? Listen. If going there brings back bad memories for you, we can totally just forget about it, okay? Bad time? Sure would be a shame if somebody shoved you by the subways. Oh, it's Acoustic-kun. What's wrong? I don't know. I guess because of what we talked about before and now this. I see. Interested in him as a person, are we? You headed out somewhere? Or are you on your way home? Also, just saying that right in front of the person in question, that's kind of uncool. I stopped by the secondhand shop. I bought myself a table for things. I know that place. Yongan, right? Oh. Boy, am I thirsty. I'm just gonna go grab a drink real quick. Wait, what? Where are you going? Don't worry about it, I'll be right back. Spin on Tomoko for me, Akusa-kun, would ya? Wait, come back! Motoha's taking her sweet time, huh? She's probably picking out drinks for us too. She's always putting other people first. One click all? Something other? You know, Motoha's always been really selfless. Of course, it makes her a really kind person, but it also means she doesn't think enough about her own needs. It doesn't matter what I say, it sounds like you guys are close. Yeah, we were battery mates in the little league. Unlike me, Motoha was this ultra-skilled baseball prodigy. Like, scarily good. Pitching, hitting, defense, he was a triple threat. Motoha could definitely go pro. That's what everyone said. Even Motoha herself wanted to. It was her dream. I used to love listening to her talk about it. But there was an incident. She felt responsible for what happened. She ended up quitting because of it. Of course, it wasn't actually her fault. If anything, it was more of an accident, but how do I say this? She cared more about the other person? I don't know. Quitting something she loved that much must have been really hard on her. She was still depressed by the time she started high school. That's why I'm gonna chase that dream for both of us. I'll become a baseball player. I'll leave a mark big enough to fill Motoha's shoes. That way, maybe Motoha can love baseball again and smile with her whole heart like she did back then. Someday, even if it's just for fun. I just want us to be battery mates again. That's a great dream. Thanks. But please don't say anything to Motoha, okay? I don't want to burden her with it. Dumped quite a bit on me. Presumably we didn't know one another before this whole train pass thing, or Bob, and you're just dumping like some of the most sensitive character stuff on me. This keychain's actually a present we exchanged back in Little League. She's a pitcher, so I got her the one shaped like a baseball, and she gave me the catcher's mitt. It's really precious to me. Seriously panicked when I almost lost it. Thanks again for finding it for me, Akusa-kun. When she quit and said she didn't deserve to keep hers anymore, gave it back. But when the day comes that we can finally play together again, I'm gonna give it back to her. Does it now? I've never really known much in the way of like what kinds of sports like Japan would be into. I know in Canada our big thing here is hockey. Sorry, I didn't mean to start talking about something so heavy. I'm really sorry, Akusa-kun. Or Germany, you have football, like soccer, football, and then the States you have football, American football stuff is some big ones, and baseball to an extent there too, and of course, obviously things like hockey there too. But I would think that baseball / football would probably be the really big ones in the U.S. Speaking of, where is that girl? She's still picking drinks? Okay, pull it together. Not in front of them. Sorry for the wait. I got some for everyone. Well, her hair did a weird that thing there. Okay, we'll meet tomorrow morning on the platform for the Inogami line. Talk to you then. See ya. See ya later. So, that's how kids your age mingle? Sounded complicated. Yeah, sorta. I mean, the workbench should be arriving tonight. We should get home as soon as possible. Then we build pipe bombs. Okay. There's an announcement on the Divine Justice site. You haven't heard of Magatsugami's Divine Justice? I'm getting tired. It's not even super late, but it's the name of a website that compiles videos of people who've been seen causing trouble throughout town. I guess that's just how I feel when I'm just reading out lines for... I'm coming up on 3 hours here. This was having like occasional tutorial gameplay, but pretty soon the game will probably give me true freedom, but it goes on like this for a little while. It's one of my recommendations. How do you get in my house? Do I have a window open? Use hair off my head. Eh. Found some interesting article, have you? Oh, caught you off guard, didn't I? Forgive me. As much I want to learn about you humans. It seems smartphones are very convenient sources of information and very convenient sources of misinformation. To about the same degree nowadays. Anywho, your workbench should be arriving soon, yes? You heading home anytime soon? What an odd thing to say. I'm already home, aren't I? To be clear, I consider this place our base. Me, base is synonymous with home. What kind of logic is that? Now, don't get upset. I understand. Whatever trouble my staying here causes, I promise I'll make up for it. Besides, if I stay here, I can teach you how to make infiltration tools. Those, we could surely get into Kyuchi's palace with ease. Kind of steamrolled me into it, but it's like Luffel's gonna live here with me. I feel my bond with Luffel growing deeper. Infiltration prep. You can now craft infiltration tools. Maybe I can eventually get you a straw hat and you can be Straw Hat Luffel. Delivery! Looks like we'll need to assemble it first. Okay, let's bring it up to the second floor. I prefer to keep the first floor as a place for unwinding, so let's set it up in your room. Do I have parents here or something that I haven't seen yet? Workbench time. Wow. Bootyful. Alright, nicely done. Fits the space perfectly, too. Now I can guide you on how to make infiltration tools. In the future, we'll craft them from supplies we've collected, but this time we can use what I have on hand. Got all this stuff. Look, levels. Try making a hook. It's gonna be like consumables. Workbench. Use the workbench to craft infiltration tools before exploring. Let's see here. Craft a grappling hook. Aluminum sheet and plastic. Sure, 1. Boards are in beginner tinker. Follow my instructions. Yes. That part's not meant to overlap. Try to pass it through the bottom there and... Yes, that's it. Excellent work. We can certainly infiltrate Kyuchi's palace with this. I'll explain how to use it when the time comes. Board's grappling hook. Dang it, I hit the mute microphone button instead of the camera button. Trying to show the note there. Looks like crafting infiltration tools has given you some confidence. Splendid. Now then, night's waning. It's been quite the big day at first for you. Good work. You should rest soon. I will as well. Right there. Sleep standing up. I should get to bed too. Okay. Guess I'm done with that. What? Martham's Great Deals ends in 2 days, 23 hours. Purchase limited. Ooh, it's just $29.99. Wow, what all do I get? I get 5-star idol, welcome idol chance. It's not even guaranteed? What does that mean? I'm hitting triangle, but can be used to randomly select one of these characters. Morgana, Ryuji, Sakamoto, Ann Takamaki, Yowling Lee, or Haruna Nishimori. So it just means you get one of them at random. Log in for 2 days to obtain all those gold tickets, and then log on for 3 days to obtain the Welcome Arms case. All it takes is $29.99. I better act fast because the offer ends in 2 days, 23 hours. Yeah, like I said, I don't think I'm doing a full playthrough of this game because that's the direction they obviously want you to go. But I do want to showcase how exactly does this game work? What is it all about? Out of curiosity. Good night. Yeah, always yesterday, today.